Alrighty then, well now we have a mod here. It's called Galacticraft. I'm just gonna get right into this and make it less boring for you guys. Alright, regular install, it's a weird install for Forge. It's a Forge mod that allows you to go into different planets, not just including the moon, but he's adding new planets. This is a very, very early version. It's alpha 0.0.2, version 1, it's actually the first version. Uh, it is a Forge mod, but you need one other thing from universal electricity, basic components, and you also need player.api, and that you just install into your bin folder, but I'm not going to do install right now. I'm going to create a new world. I do have too many items, that's the name of it, sorry. And I also have craft book, so if you guys would visually like to see the recipes, I'm going to pull that up and show you. Yeah, it's a great mod. It's actually quite buggy right now. It's currently out for Minecraft 1.5, which just came out a little while ago, and it is also available for multiplayer and for a .jar server. It does take a while to build terrain. Okay, we're in, I believe. There we are. And everything is huge. Alright, whatever. Okay, so as you can see in the bottom corner, it states everything about what's happening. See, I also have Mo creatures and a couple other things on. You guys don't have to worry about that right now. But currently, we're going to go into creative mode. Over there, Galacticraft. It's actually that's the spaceship. Currently, there's only the moon, so I'll show you how to get there. First, you have to make the rocket, which is you use making the rocket crafting table. I'll place that down right now. I'll show you how to make it. All these recipes are fairly simple in this mod. It is they spawn in new ores, so this will not be available for if you want to put it on a server you already had. All right, there we are. This is currently how you make the rocket crafting table. If you cannot find out how to make it, if it's different than this because the new update came out, you can look on his website for this. Aluminum ingots, fairly easy. Don't worry about the furnace operations. If you go inside of it, this is what it's supposed to look like. That is the nose cone. Those are the fins, and those are rocket engine, and that's what it comes out to be. These are aluminum plating. So, as you can see, that's the nose cone made out of the heavy duty plating. These are some of the ores you get. 3 out of the 4. Tin is another one. Heavy duty plating, and basically simple recipes. Now this is the rocket launch pad. Rocket launch pad is needed to launch a rocket. So you already know how to do that. So let's just take that and let's find the rocket launch pad, which you are going to need 9 of. You absolutely need 9 of them. But anyway, even if you decide to make one legit, it will make 9. So place them down in a 3x3 square. Just like that. And place the rocket on top of it. Now, before you can even go ahead in your rocket, you can hear it's making that noise, but there is no fuel in it, so you're going to need to go and get yourself some fuel. Currently, the fuel has changed. I cannot tell you how to make a fuel canister because I'm a bit late for that update, but a feeling of me is I need a portable oil extractor, which crashes my game, but I don't want to talk to you guys about that. And then you're going to also need a parachute, and these are not necessary, but I'd like to. And throw those out. You need 2 oxygen tanks. I'll also show you the recipes for those. helmet, oxygen mask, and what I believe is a rebreather is also needed. It should be in here. Oh, that's the moon buggy. Okay, that's the rebreather. First, I'm going to show you all the recipes of this. So, to make oxygen tank, it's fairly simple. You need aluminum canisters. Aluminum canister is just, it's a simple make. It's right there. This air supply is 270 seconds. This is 90 seconds, and this is 180. You can see the bottom are made out of different materials. Titanium ingots are actually really hard to find. They spawn less common. They're not hard to find. All right. Now we got everything there. We're gonna need to go and hit. For me, it's Y, but you might be B, or it is probably R. But I had to change it due to Flan's Plane mod, which is the server. You're gonna place everything where it's outlined in, including the parachute, and that I'll also show you right now. Parachute is also fairly simple to make. It only requires a few things. It's just cloth and string. I can honestly tell you that. Canvas, which is cloth, and that is simply made. Alright, and with these, you are not ready to go into space. Watch me, I'm going to go into space first, and then, since I'm in creative mode, I will show you what you need to have in space. Do not launch in space when you get there. I mean, do not launch for space until you see what I'm about to do there. So first you're going to right-click to get in your rocket. This is your rocket. It's a fairly nice rocket. And then you're going to hit F, which is for fuel. Put in the fuel canister, you're at 100%, hit spacebar. And it should start up on launch. I'm sorry, my raised mini-map is scaring me right now, but I'm just going to hit F1 for that. And you should, after your rocket starts getting higher and higher pitch, blast off, and your launch pads will go away. You'll start flying up and up and up and up and up and up, and if you can see, oh, you can't see from mine, but you can see on the left hand corner that my face is going out of the earth. Well, I'm gonna pause it until I get to the moon. It's a fairly simple drive, nothing big. Oh, you can also control a rocket, which is cool. Not much to it. Alright. Let me just hit F11 here. Alright, now you're going to get to a screen like this. You're going to choose between two worlds. I suggest not clicking that because it usually crashes in this early of a version. I'm going to choose Moon, which has no oxygen. It's habitable and it has gravity of 18%. I'm going to go send to dimension, and it's going to download the terrain. Alright. Let me get back here. And you should be falling out of the sky. Don't worry if nothing's below you. That's just world generating. There should be a chest falling right above you, as you can see up there, just disappeared with the sun, and that is full of a half-filled fuel canister, another rocket, and 9 more launch pads. So that is your safe return home. Alright, well now we're on the moon. This is not me in creative mode, this is me jumping around. It's actually a 6-block jump height, and it can damage your health. That's me flying, my bad. Okay, well first we have to get this done, because we really need to get oxygen on the moon, right? So we have to get these 3 things, mainly these 3 things. And you also need, surprisingly, some leaves. Oh, a lot more leaves than this. Sorry if I'm not that fast-paced, but you're going to need to be because you only have 270 seconds of air. This is an air collector. Air collectors are actually fairly simple. And then here we are. That is oxygen pipe, just simple glass panes, make it up. I'll show you the recipes in just a second. And that's an oxygen distributor. As you can see, that P above it is the air going into it. Once you place leaves around it, that P will extend up, and then oxygen distributor will distribute an oxygen bubble that you can breathe in and you do not need your packs for. It's quite amazing. Alright, once you get inside the oxygen bubble, use another machine there. It's called an oxygen compressor, and what you do, you can place those down, go into it, and you can take off your air tanks, and you can place that in there Oops, sorry, I'm a bit glitchy here. And that is basically the mod. Recipes.